Hello Mr Gamers, I'm Patrick and welcome to this brand new episode of my new series for Mr Gamers, because I'm a new director for this channel and it's going to be a Leeds United series. I've chosen to be Leeds because I'm not really a fan, I'm not a fan of Leeds, but with respect, it's only been a decade since they've actually represented us in the Champions League, so it's about time we brought them back to the great success in which they were at one point in time. In recent years, they fell into League One, having 10 points reducted from having an ultimatum and quite a loss of money. So it's about time they hit success. Now we're in a championship and they're not doing too badly in real life either. I think they made it maybe into the playoffs, or maybe just before that. I'm not too sure. But with that in mind, I think they deserve to get back into the Premiership and be the side they used to be. So me taking the managerial role of Leeds, I'm hoping to help them on their trip back to the Premiership and onto greater things. So with that in mind, let's look at the formation and the players I've chosen to be in my first team for the upcoming season. So with our players on the right and the team instructions on the left, I've chosen to go to a similar tactic I've used in the past, especially for my videos on my personal channel. I've chosen to put two attacking wingers, one an inside forward, Nuns, because he has, I think, lacking crossing and better dribbling, and he's got quite good finishing because he can play up front as well, so he's going to add a bit of kind of support in attacking. Snodgrass on the right because he's got good technique and crossing to put those balls in for McCormack, who's up front with Baxter. I brought in Jose Baxter because Vassell, who's the Icelander, has really poor natural fitness, so he's got injured after the first match, which was against Leeds reserves in our first friendly fixture. So I brought in Jose Baxter straight away to kind of fill in that gap when Vassell is obviously off injured, but he's back from injury now. But I'll be swapping those two fairly regularly because of natural fitness isn't Vassell's forte. Mike, I think this is something Brown, Michael Brown, I think. Yep. Michael Brown has good steady stats, good strength, good stamina, good teamwork, work rate, and aggression. So he's got that kind of force to be reckoned with in the middle of the field. So he's kind of a dominating anchor man, or just kind of takes possession and supplies it to more creative players like Clayton, who I've chosen to be my attacking playmaker. Not 13 passing, 13 decision-making creativity. All-round good championship stats, which is good. Ben Parker on the left wing, who's got good dribbling, crossing, so he can add a bit more depth to attack on the left. And then Paul Connolly on the right, who's less creativity when it comes to actually attacking phases, but a good strong defender, so he can hold it down on the right. And we've got Tom Lees. Click him. There we go. Tom Lees is our young central defender and defensive right defender. Good marking, good tackling, good headering, good teamwork, positioning and work rate. So he's an all-round good little player, especially at 20 years old. And Kishnobo, who's from Australia, probably didn't pronounce that right, I'm sorry. Good tackling, good marking, good headering. Influence is good, so he's going to be our captain for this season, and determination as well. So he's a good, strong force to be reckoned with at the back. I haven't chosen the goalkeeper yet, but that will, obviously I'm going to choose one because I'm not going to play without one. But I haven't felt that the goalkeepers I've got have proven to me that they're alright. But I'm sure I'll pick one before the start of the season. And as you can see on the team instructions, I've gone for a balanced philosophy with a standard strategy, but obviously that will change depending on which teams I play. Let's say if I was playing a weaker side, I'll put control on, and if I'm playing a team that I fear might lose to, I might put counter, and etc. A passing style is more direct because I believe that through balls to McCormack, he can get the end of them and put them in. Creative freedoms down to the actual player itself, that is with the closing down and tackling. Markings to be zonal because defenders I've got aren't the sharpest tools in the box, so Kim the zonal kind of spreads them out and doesn't commit to one player. Crossing, I put drill crossing in so we can just hit them in, because the headering from both strikers isn't as good as their actual kind of finishing, and roaming is down to player instructions. Defensive line is kind of normal, and width is slash normal, but towards the width much wider. As you can see, between two wingers with the match with the pitch size as well. I put that as maximum so we can get as much room as possible to exploit. Time wasting is going to be sometimes. and down both flanks, of course, and then counter-attack as well. But we do have attacking playmaker, but he will distribute the ball to the wings or through balls, wherever he chooses or fits is best to him. So let's look at the squad quickly. So we've got a quite large squad, full of kind of capable players of getting promotion first time round. Dan O'Dear from Celtic, who's a good replacement when we feel the need to swap out our defenders. So we've got a quite strong Lezione Baccier, who, when hopefully he gets back from injury, who's out for pretty much 6 weeks, he will have a starting lineup maybe, because he's got good finishing, but I don't believe he's as good as McCormack, but we'll see what happens when he's back from injury. Let's look at the friendlies then. So look, there we go. So we've started off against Leeds United, beating them 3-1. Leeds reserves, and beat them 3-1, which is quite comfortable. And then Rangers, we beat them 2-1. Plymouth 2-1. Celtic 1-0. 1-0. MK Dons 4-1. And Glousier beat them 5-1. In the next episode, I will be showing you all the kind of details and statistics within the match, but because it's friendlies, even though they are important, and yes, we did come across quite much stronger teams like Rangers and Celtic, let's just quickly go over them because they're not as sufficient as, let's say, if we're playing in the Championship, League Cup, etc., and further tournaments that we might compete in. So, all our players played exceptionally well. We've got some young players who are pleasing to see that they got on the score sheet as well. Ian Parkins, I think, is one of them. So let's have a look at the teams that we're playing against, and I think what I've said to the expectations from the boardroom is to actually finish top, win the league without any kind of promotion or playoffs kind of to worry about. Strong teams are obviously Reading and Southampton, who are both promoted, and also with West Ham, because all three teams were promoted into the Premier League this season. But like Millwall and Leicester, Cardiff, Birmingham, all strong teams, all capable of doing well in this league. So we're going to have to be on the best performances to get any results from quite a few teams in this league. So with that in mind, guys, and with this pretty much episode coming to the end, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Make sure to have a look in the description below, because I have my details to my Twitter and my YouTube page. Make sure to go along there and have a look around and see if you enjoy it or not. And if you do, make sure to subscribe. And make sure to subscribe to MreGamersSports, because there's quite a lot of good content, and I'm really enjoying being a director here and looking at all the new upcoming videos from other directors. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and have a nice day.